for Eddie Pierre. Yeah. Thank you very much. Keep it going for your host, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I don't put my hair down is because I look like, my gym was foreclosed during during COVID. All right. I stopped drinking for good. I only drink for evil now. I lost 50 pounds. People are like, how'd you do it? Was it a crazy diet? Was it CrossFit? No, I read the David Goggins book. And the thing about the David Goggins book is each page you read, you lose 1 pound. And at the end of the book, you finish the book and he breaks into your house, kicks down the door, calls you a bitch, and then you guys start running to the furthest gym and then you get a membership. So that's how I did it. How did you guys do it? I'm pretty excited because I've got a segment called Clitorises Today. Where are they now? I have enough time for that. People are like, what do you do for work? I work in a hedge fund for sports, an athletic venture capitalist, if you will, sports betting. Did you hear that we can bet on the Special Olympics? We can bet on the Special Olympics. Did you hear Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are fighting? Aren't you glad we can bet on them now? Thank you. I love betting on the WNBA because I'm able to make more money than they are. By betting on them, that's not true. I don't make that much money, but anyways. Fun fact about me, I got arrested for selling weed, but the courts call it possession with intent to distribute. First of all, how did they know my intentions were not good? Oh no, please don't let me be misunderstood. Anyways, possession with intent to distribute. I used to work in HR, so I thought intent was irrelevant. Alright, I like that one. Did you guys know Hitler was a failed artist?
No.
So if this doesn't work out for me, I'm gonna get my Netflix special one way or the other. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so my mental health is like a box of chocolates or like Forrest Gump. You never know what you're gonna get. Or I like to say I'm very creative, or the doctors call it schizophrenia. Here's the thing about schizophrenia. We all have the capacity for schizophrenia. You just gotta believe in yourselves. I am looking for not 2 girlfriends, but 3 girlfriends to afford a 1-bedroom, or maybe a studio. I was misgendered recently. This woman came up to me, she's like, are you a boy or a girl? And I saw her pupil dilate, right? So I was like, you're attracted to me, you don't know if I'm a boy or a girl, so therefore you're bisexual, right? She's like, yeah. And I was like, all right. So I took her hand and put it on my, crotch so she would know that I'm a man. So I put her hand there, and she's like, I can't tell. I still can't tell. And I was like, oh. Anyways, it's a true story. This next one, I'd like to thank the good people at 23andMe or the Ancestry.com. My DNA test, they came back part Nigerian. You got to be kidding me. Welcome back. Anyways, so yes, I did my DNA test. I was telling everybody I'm part Nigerian. And I'd like to thank the good people at 23andMe because there's some Nigerian comic over there who's like, got my DNA test. He's like, hey guys, I'm an American. I'm offended. I'm non-binary. Leftist. I don't know. Gluten. Is this microphone gluten-free? All right. People are like, Eddie, you got to talk more about, the current events. So Palestine, Weinstein, Epstein. Doesn't that sound like the best, worst, shadiest law firm in the world? Did you work at Nickelodeon this summer? Did O.J. Simpson murder you recently? Did you slip on a banana? Did a piano fall on your head? Classic scenarios. If this happened, call the law offices of Palestine, Weinstein, and Epstein, because unlike the Gaza Strip, we'll set you free. I don't know enough about the conflict to know if that joke works, so maybe someone could tell me. All right, dating, Men, we talk about it. Women, we talk about it. Can we all agree that dating is like voting? It's not the people, it's the system. Thank you. She. People always talk about 9/11, right? But what about 9/12, September 12th, right? What was Bin Laden doing? He was probably with his dialysis, scrolling TikTok with his mango vape, celebrating. You know what I mean? The only thing I remember as a kid about 9/11 is we had to go to school the next day, right? And I remember telling teachers as a kid, I was like, we definitely don't have to go to school today, right? And teachers were like, if we don't go to school, the terrorists win. I was like, they blew up half of our city. I think they won, you know what I mean? But Bin Laden, right, back to Bin Laden in his cave with his vape, scrolling TikTok. He looks at the news, he's like, oh no, the American kids are going to school. Oh, they're so resilient. Do you think when SEAL Team 6 was like, any last words, Bin Laden? I'm trying to do it like a gun. And Bin Laden was like, yeah, why'd you guys have to go to school the next day? I got the light. Let me see if I got anything for you. Oh yeah, we were talking about hitting each other and stuff. I think like my parents identify as Chris Brown because they beat the Riri out of me. All right, I'll stop on that. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Keep it going for your help.